The Trump administration is ending special visa protections for nearly 200,000 immigrants from El Salvador. Some of the Salvadorans have been living in this country for nearly 17 years. They have until March 9th to find another legal means to remain in the country or return home. There are more than 320,000 total immigrants from 10 temporarily protected status countries living in this country now. Some have been here for more than a quarter century. Joining me now, Byron York, chief political correspondent for the Washington Examiner, Fox Business contributor. Byron, great to see you, and a terrific column today. Let me turn to your Washington Examiner column, in which you basically say that, well, I will summarize it, but you say that the president has an incredible opportunity here to get much of his immigration agenda put through.
Well, he does have some leverage, and we're not talking about the government funding debate, because that's something where I think in the past Republicans have tried to attach policy preferences to bills that would keep the government funded, and they lost. And I think if the Democrats try to do that with DACA, that is, attach a DACA legalization bill to the bill to keep the government running, they're going to lose.
Durbin and the boys, as you well know, are running around everywhere delivering ultimatums to the president. Either DACA or we are going to shut down the government and do all sorts of rude things to America.
Well, you know, Lou, they could have done that in December, and they did not. And I think cooler heads here in Washington are probably suggesting that they not do it this time. Because it's an interesting thing. You know, Republicans have always said, Republicans always lose government shutdown fights. Well, I think maybe the more accurate thing to say is that the party that tries to attach the unrelated policy preference to the government funding loses the fight, and that could be the Democrats in this case.
And insist on ultimatums, which is the stuff of foolishness. But let's talk about where the president is. I mean, he's made it clear once again. He has reiterated no DACA unless he has the wall, unless the lottery system is gone and a meritocracy, not chain migration policy is put in place.
Yes. Now, he has until, remember, March 5th when the DACA rescission actually happens if nothing is done. And he does have leverage here because Democrats desperately want this legalization to take place. Now, I know there are many Republicans who also want it to take place, but they want something in exchange for it. And the question is...
Well, some of the Republicans do. Others are in exactly the same position as the Democrats. The hell with it. We'll take DACA at any cost.
Well, there are four Republican senators who have signed on to the Dick Durbin DACA bill. And I believe they're Lindsey Graham, Cory Gardner, Jeff Flake, and Lisa Murkowski. I think all four of them are
all four
on that.
are rhinos. All four are not exactly substantive thinkers on the issue of immigration, nor principled in their values on border security.
The big thing here is, can Trump get something on his wall to get started with it? And one of the things I talked about in my piece was, you know, he has talked about, asked Congress to set aside $18 billion for the next 10 years for the wall. They're also
By the way, that just
about,
makes, I think we should, if I may, let me interject here. $18 billion would mean that that's a 10-year project to build a wall that still would not be 2,000 miles in its compass. So that's not adequate either for a president who has promised to build a wall. This is a very difficult ground for the president, it seems to me, particularly when not a single Democrat has voted for a Trump initiative, and he's been, there's no question that this is a Democratic initiative that he would be sponsoring.
Well, if it requires 60 votes in the Senate, and there are 49 Democrats,
well, there are. If Mitch McConnell doesn't wise up,
it ain't going to happen.
Yeah.
So I think what Trump is trying to find is a way to get a down payment on a wall and set up into place.
Byron, this is not what the president. This is not what the president pledged.
That will
he said,
create
build a damn
revenue
wall
for the wall coming forward. They're going to try to make it like a toll road where they impose fees on visas.
You're talking about a Rube
crossings.
Goldberg contraption. You're talking about a fiction, not a virtual fiction, but a fiction. If he were to persist in that, I think you would be the architect of disaster here.